why you're here doesn't have to be the same reason of your peer or your classmate, but why you're here will contribute to this community in such a dynamic way. I was encouraged to be a commencement speaker when I started to look at my overall experiences here at the new school, especially because I feel like I reverse engineered my education. I felt like there are so many students where like their end goal is to start a business, or their end goal is to find a partner, or their end goal is to just make impact. So for me, I had already done those things, but when I came to the new school, I felt like I had the freedom to really just explore scholarship and creativity and technology. So my experience was unique in the sense that my peers had a different end goal than me, but once we were in class together and working on projects together, like the synergy was so profound.
I was at Miami Art Basel, and I met Viola Lucas and Harm van der Dorpel, who have changed my life in so many ways. And I was like, I think I want to pursue further education. I was already into digital art. I was already making things, and I had started my gallery at the time. Viola was like, you need to go to grad school. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. No one in my family's ever done that. Like, I don't really know. She's like, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go and take a look at schools that have a program you like, and you're gonna go take a look at which professors are there, and you're gonna email them. You're gonna reach out and maybe just fly there or whatever, drive there. I emailed Ayo, and he, oh my God, he's been so helpful in my journey here.
My favorite thing was really my peers in class. I mentioned in my application that people were always shocked. I would mention my kids, or I would say I'm a mom, and like they were so flabbergasted by that. But for me, it gave me encouragement because I thought, wow, this is the next generation of leaders. Like, how fortunate am I to kind of be shoulder to shoulder these students in class and to really learn from them. So my two favorite classes are kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum, which I think is so reflective of our community. So my first is a class called Immersive Storytelling. I took that class with Maya Giravana, and it really talked about, where we're going next in technology. And the great part of the class was that we actually met in the metaverse and was able to really experience like what the metaverse was like. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, I voluntarily took a class that happened to be a graduate class, and it was called Visions of a Post-Neoliberal Future. It was taught by Professor Derek Hamilton. And that class was really important to me because we had the opportunity to engage with like senators, thought leaders, community organizers.
Eugene Thacker has this amazing media studies class. Strangely, we don't meet. It's not like super collegial in the sense that like I'm not in a classroom with other individuals. But the texts that I read within that class have, changed me and changed my practice and changed my thought around technology. And to this day, I'm still just thinking about the essays that I wrote within that class. And so I adore that class. And then overall, just the studios, I think have been amazing. Just as a practitioner, having a space to make things, show it to people, get critiqued, and then make better things, that has been amazing as well.
I always joke when people ask me, I feel like I've always been a person that people have asked, like, what's next for me? And now my answer is always, I'm just trying to figure out who I want to be when I grow up. Like, mind you, I'm 47. So I still have that answer, but scholarship is very important to me. I think what I mentioned about being with like a next generation of scholars and creatives and leaders, like I would love to teach. I definitely see myself as a lecturer and pouring back into community.
The thing that I want to focus on right now is climate. And so I found this amazing company that has been trying to help the climate crisis that we're facing right now. And so I'll be joining them in June and help essentially shift America from our obsession with coal and fossil fuel towards more sustainable forms of energy. And so I'm so happy to use my skills in technology and put them to sort of the mission of fixing this humongous looming problem we have in our world. And so
I just want to encourage every graduate to remember the values and the community that we have here at the new school, and to be discerning and observant of the cultures that you're going into to influence versus what they can do for you.